right, mister. Sunday Livestream Sunday 666. The number of rock. Should be 77, actually. All right. Let's try it. Taking a vacation. Here we go. I love the idea of being in love with you. But if it came down to it, I'd be through it in a week or two. Yeah, I would. Your face could save a life, your body is to die for. When it comes to dedication, you've got the motivation of a Zeus boy. A Zeus boy. I want you, but not that much. You've got the look, but no touch. I'm taking a vacation from you, and I feel a little better every step I take away from you. Let me spell it out. It's over. The Princess Cake strikes again. I don't need another friend. Then the caffeine and nicotine just started kicking in. But it kicked in, yeah. I want you, but not that much. You've got the look, but no touch. I'm taking a vacation from you, and I feel a little better every step I take away from you. Let me spell it out. It's over. Down, 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 I'm headed uptown to see if you're around. You want devotion, yeah, like emotion, yeah. Said I love the idea of being in love with you. But then the caffeine and nicotine just started kicking in. Well, it kicked in. You're all I've got tonight. You're all I've got tonight. You're all I've got tonight. I need you, and I feel a little better every step I take away from you, and I feel a little better every step I take away from you. Welcome to Sunday Livestream Sunday number 6. Let me take this echo off right there. Did I get it? There you go. Hello, everybody. Roxie here with you.
What's happening? Hold on here. Let me get my. I do have some notes I have to write a few notes, even though I can't even see them, because sometimes I forget to say stuff. And Vic, our illustrious producer, reminds me, "You didn't say that in the last live stream. You need to say this." So I'm going to say it already. Subscribe. All right. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook Live right now, whatever your social media of choice, just give it a little hit on the subscribe button so you'll be following us and supporting these Sunday live stream Sundays, because we have been doing them for you, really, to get through this weird ass time we are all going through. So it's for me to get through. It's my own therapy, and hopefully it's a little bit of therapy for you, a little bit of relaxation. Like I said, it's been one of those weeks, week 6, we've done a few of them now. And today's color, purple, of course. And the opening song was Taking a Vacation off of the Roxie 77, Two Sides to Every Story album. That's available. Yeah, you can find it on Spotify, I'm pretty sure, or it's on the Roxie box and all that kind of stuff. It was one of those songs that we did as a one-off single, but we included it on the Roxie box. I'm not sure if it's on Two Sides. Shoot, that's a question. I have to go back and. Well, Vic, you should know. I don't know what's happening out there. We realized this week that we are kind of in it for the long haul, aren't we? It kind of started the honeymoon is over. Being stuck indoors is starting to not be so fun. You're starting to run out of Netflix and Hulu shows to watch, but that's why we appreciate you coming by here on the Roxie TV network. So shall we say. But instead of thinking of it as a real long week for all of us to realize that we're in it for the long haul, how about an inspiring week? Because it really was, for me at least, to see a bunch of different people that have been watching the shows and the live streams the last few weeks take it upon themselves to get creative and start their own shows. So I'll talk about that a little bit later. But that's what I want to really take from these Sunday live stream Sunday sessions, is that it is a time to maybe start getting creative now that we're indoors. I know I've been doing a lot of stuff every single day in Lennon's room, of course, and just filming content, filming, me playing guitar, or whether we're doing the In the Trenches podcast, which we had another pretty cool week of shows. If you haven't checked those out, again, I'll talk more about that. But the thing about it was, as far as being inspired, the people that were watching our shows the last couple of weeks, of course, Adika and the Adika group has Coffee Talk, and they have it on their own platform. And we've been doing our shows now for a few weeks, but a few of those people that have been watching those shows started to put their own together. So I want to congratulate Anna's Rock Dance Theater for her doing her live stream. I know she had Eric Dover on as a guest. How about Rebecca, Ken, and Funky Almadena started the Voice It show, which was pretty cool as well, because they had I guess he's a legend now because he was in Dad's Porno Mag and Roxy 77. He's been in a lot of bands I've been in, but now he's in Tiger Army. Drummer Mike Fasano was their special guest. And who knows what other shows will come up in the next few weeks, because like I said, if you have something creative and you're working on it and you have that inspiration to do something, one of your own shows, you can check out our platform, because we do a Q&A after every one of these Sunday live stream Sundays, which she'll be coming up pretty soon. And we can talk about it, we can talk about if you have an idea for a show, maybe you want to pitch it to Vic, our producer, or anyone else on the team. I mean, obviously, you know that the Rat and Robby Miller, who are both on the team, Dave Rattenbury and the Rat, a.k.a. the Rat, and Robby Miller are part of the Roxy Guitar Army team and part of the System 12 Guitar Method team. But they also have a music trivia show called Robby and Ferg's Music Cribia. How about that? I'm saying it so perfectly now. They will never be able to change that name. But that's on the YouTube channel here on Friday nights. So they had another week of that, and that was pretty cool. And what else happened? I got a haircut. Did you notice? That's how I realized we were going to be in it for the long haul. When I knew that maybe I won't be out for, seeing you guys in person for the next couple months or whatever, I thought maybe I could just have fun with my own hair. And you can see, maybe Vic will put up some pictures of the whole process of what happened. Because that's one of those things that might be a little bit different here where I'm streaming from, is Sweden, where we can go out and do things like go to the salon and get haircuts. I know some of you are completely hunkered down, and I've been getting a lot of messages and saying, well, what's it like in Sweden as opposed to me? Maybe I'm in Italy or I'm in the States and I'm completely hunkered down. Well, I'm hunkered down too. I'm in this room pretty much 24/7. So I do go out occasionally, and we do have that freedom to go to the store without getting questioned and stuff. But yeah, it is weird. We'll see what ends up happening with the overall numbers and balance, and when they decide to start up the world again. But while we are not starting up the world right now, we're sort of in our little sea-free. See, I didn't say the word yet. We're our sea-free zone right here. We don't mention that word. We try and escape from it because it's everywhere. Once you get away from this live stream, you're kind of bombarded by it. But I know people are interested in, like, hey, what's happening in Sweden? So kind of, we're going out, but we're not. I think everyone is pretty much staying in a lot of ways. Some people aren't. I don't know. It's confusing. Don't go down the rabbit hole of the internet, because you'll hear a different million stories one way or the other. But that song, Taking a Vacation, maybe you caught the nod from the Cars, the band The Cars, that I sort of put in there. I've made it pretty obvious on the last, going into the last chorus. But yeah, I've got the acoustic today.
You're all I've got tonight. I need you.
That was a little hint right there. But maybe it's time for another song, huh? I'll do an old classic. How about that? One that I'm used to doing in front of audiences like this, where I'm filming and sometimes there's not a lot of people in the audience. I've done a lot of those types of club gigs, I've told you before. But I know you're out there. I know you're commenting. I can't see you. I will be able to come and comment afterwards when we do the Strepit Q&A, and I put my reader glasses on again. And but anyway, Vic's holding down the fort as far as that goes. And let's play an old classic. I think I'll play Steelers Wheels song. So if you feel like dancing around in your room and doing the old, what was that movie? Quentin Tarantino, Mr. Pink. What was that movie? Come on. I'm thinking Pulp Fiction, but it was the one before Pulp Fiction, and it wasn't. All right, we'll figure it out. And I'll probably figure it out halfway through the song when I'm playing this. But this one's called Stuck in the Middle with You. All right, so hold on 1 second, Vic. Let me get it up here and make sure I'm in tune. I have to change it to the tempo of my little 125. Yeah, that's cool. Let me see. Or definitely put some sort of border or banner up that says, that's System 12 and stuff. Okay, so here we go. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling something ain't right. I'm so scared I think I'll fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I get downstairs. I see clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am stuck in the middle with you, and I am stuck in the middle with you, and I'm not sure what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep a smile on my face, 'cause I'm throwing up all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing, private trouble, self-made man. And your family all comes crawling, slaps you on the back and says, please, this little please. Come on. Hope you're dancing around there. Well, you started out with nothing, proud and trouble, self-made man. And your family all comes crawling, slaps you on the back and says, please, this little please, this little please, this little please. I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling something ain't right. I'm so scared, I think I fall off my chair now. 'Cause I'm wondering how I get downstairs. Found a little man, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. And I am stuck in the middle with you. Here I go, stuck in the middle with you. Ooh, yeah, stuck in the middle with you 2 times. Yeah. And I remembered it halfway through. Yeah, let me put that echo off. Hold on 1 second. Oh, there you go. Reservoir Dogs. And I hope you were doing the Reservoir Dog dance. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So, let me see if I can get back to my notes here. Because I know there's something really important I need to say. But where the heck is... Come on, guy. All right. So, yeah. I know there's something I needed to say about today, which was special. Because we are releasing a new single off the Imagine Your Reality CD today. It's brand new debut. And it's one of the singles. It's the 9th song off the album. It's not track 9, but it's the 9th single off of it because I've released every single one so far. There's only 2 left that I haven't made videos for. But guess what? We changed that this week. And we changed it in the most peculiar ways. We were inspired, we were inspired by Keith Urban, of all people, because we saw a video that he did. Vic saw it, and then he told me, he goes, hey, Roxie, maybe we can do a song, but do it a little cooler, do it a little bit more rock than what he did, but check this video idea out. So I don't know if you've seen it yet. Yeah, I actually was inspired by not the haircut, but maybe because his hair is a little bit shorter, maybe that's why I got my haircut. I have no idea. But I was inspired by the videography of it, the concept of it. But you'll see I'm just going to have Vic show it to you real quick. But that's not the first of that's coming up as our last sort of song in this Sunday Livestream Sunday, because there's other video premieres, or at least snippets, to check it out. Did you guys hear that? That is the Ice Cream Man coming. Why does he come at the oddest hours? So bizarre. But anyhow, it's happened before when I've been doing these live streams. Our other video sort of premieres are little snippets to sort of introduce you to the team if you don't already know Robby Miller and Dave Rattenbury, because it's with the System 12 guitar method. I've been talking about this private Facebook group that is for the upper tiers of our Kickstarter campaign. And I thought maybe we'd play just a 10-second tip or 15-second clip of some of the tips that they've been compiling, so that when you guys go to this private group, you'll understand
the bonus sort of material, not just the actual guitar course that you're going to learn, in 12 weeks from the, System 12 guitar method and all that kind of stuff that I talk about every week. But this is the added bonus stuff. Like, what kind of tuner should you get? Maybe what's a good practice habit to remember chords? So, Vic, if you can run a little quick clip of 10 seconds of each of Robby and Dave, that would be awesome.
Hello RGA, Robby here, and I'm going to give you a practice tip today. I love showing people this tip. You can use it across all kinds of things on the guitar, whether it's a power chord or whether it's an open cowboy chord like this A chord here. We'll use this as an example for now. But let's say when you're learning these chords, sometimes it's hard to get your fingers in the right place and on the right frets and on the right strings and probably at the right speed.
Hey guys, Dave R here, and today we're going to be talking about tuners. Now there are lots of different tuners out there, but I find that they kind of all fall into three main categories. So let's have a look at three of the most popular types of tuner out there that will get your guitar in tune and get you playing straight away.
So there you go. And that sort of goes with my idea about how we are going to inspire you. And hopefully during this time, you take on a creative task. And if it's not playing guitar, that's cool. I just want you to be creative in one way or another. You put your own show out, maybe you pitch it to Roxie TV and you get on one of our nights. That'd be great. But, playing guitar, that's kind of what I do well. I think I do well. I've done well enough to have a job with it. But I think teaching guitar and explaining it in a simple way is another thing I do pretty good. So if you guys check out that System 12 guitar method and you want to take that leap of learning guitar, I suggest you go check out the Kickstarter campaign and you can find out more about it if any of those videos enticed you just a little bit. So before we get into the video premiere of the new song, I just want to thank you guys and remind you about the upcoming In the Trenches podcast live stream on Tuesdays that we're doing. Very special guests on this coming Tuesday. I'm going to release the name at the Q&A, so maybe we'll get a few of you guys coming over to the Q&A afterwards. And if you didn't see any of the episodes last week, we had Joel O'Keefe from Airborne. Very cool cat, very cool Australian dude, and we had filmed that one, right before the world basically shut down, and it was on our last night of the tour, the last night of the New Zealand Australian tour with Airborne and MC50. So that was actually the night of that interview that I did with Joel was the night that I filmed the Roxie Cam, and if you haven't seen the Roxie Cam video yet, there you go. Vic, there's another link for you to throw up there. I'm giving you a lot of work today, aren't I? Also, who did we have? Oh, wow. Kane Roberts. We had Kane Roberts. So if you want to go check out that episode of In the Trenches podcast, it's on all your favorite podcast platforms, whether it's Spotify or Apple Podcast or Stitcher, all that kind of stuff. Or if you'd like to check it out on YouTube, right here at our official Ryan Roxie YouTube channel. Press subscribe, go to the channel, and you can see the interview that we did with Kane Roberts, pretty much the face of the 80s for the Alice Cooper Band, I made a joke that I was going to interview just one of his veins, one of his arm veins next time, but we had to reserve that. But there's going to be a part 2. That's the cool news about that. So thanks again for tuning in. It's time for the premiere. It is definitely time to put out. Vic did a great job this week of compiling it, came up with the idea to sort of pay homage to or borrow from Keith Urban. And thank you, Keith. If you check it out, then fine. I would love to open for you. Yes, that would be a fun tour. Check it out. This is for the new single called Hearts in Trouble. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Sunday Livestream Sunday, number 6. I can't believe that next week's number 7. Every week we try to outdo ourselves, and we're running out of colors maybe. I don't know. We'll see what next week's color is. But we're heading over to the Q&A right about now. And again, all this is basically for you guys to sort of take your mind off the big C word these days and sort of hopefully provide a little bit of fun, relaxation, and inspiration while we're all indoors. So I can't tell you how much that the whole team appreciates your support, whether it's Dave Rattenbury, Robby Miller, Scotty, and Scotty Hagen, Balachi, and of course, Vic Chalfant, that is sort of heading the team. And we're all working together to make this System 12 guitar method the best it can be, and it will be coming out very soon once we wrap up that Kickstarter campaign. But until next week, I've asked you a million times to subscribe, but you've already done that, so thank you. And check out some of the older episodes. Check out some of these new shows that are going on all over the internet. You guys cross-pollinate, meet up with each other, and let's make the Roxie Guitar Army even stronger week by week, right? So, until next week, Ryan Roxie here. Enjoy the ride.